You don't think a wealthy person spends more money than a poor person?
Yes, but I mean, like, if you took that same amount of money they're spending and you split it up between 100 different people, those 100 people would be spending it on more.
No, but it's not going to the people. It's going towards the debt. It's going into that. Well, just think of the government as like a black hole. All you're doing is I'm taking more money from people, so it means I'm taking it out of the economy, right? So, like, imagine the idea of we all run businesses. I run a business. I buy something from you. I give you $1. You give him $1. You give me $1. That spurs the economy. But what if they took my dollar away? Now, I wouldn't have, nobody else would have that dollar.
Yeah.
So, as I'm saying is that for every
the only
dollar,
solution is for them to spend less.
Right. And guess what nobody in Washington's talking about? Spending less. That's the problem. I'm a big fan of Rand Paul because he's like one of the only people in Washington that talks about that. He's had all kinds of plans for cutting.
Nobody else says that?
Nobody. A couple of Republicans. I mean, really no Democrats, nobody. But again, it's for them. Think about all that money goes to Washington. There's millions of bureaucrats. They don't care if a Republican or Democrat gets elected. The people at the EPA and the IRS and the FDA, they still have a job. They get paid regardless of who gets elected, right?
So it's not about more money. It's about spending less.
Right.
Kind of like how they say with regular people. Where,
right.
Like if you give them more money, they're going to spend more money.
So it's kind of funny that the government has the same issue that a lot of us have too. Like
right.
Us have
but
the
difference is though they can just go ask for a credit card,
right,
and get more credit cards.
They can print more money.
At a certain point,
do that.
You can't do that, right? You can't.
You're gonna get declined.
You can't call Visa and go give me another $100,000 on my credit card.
They're gonna look at you like you're crazy,
right?
Man.
Plus, you don't even have a credit score. So, say if you have a bad credit score, definitely can't do anything.
But so that's an interesting.
I started.
But you brought up an interesting point because our credit actually, the federal government's credit actually went down a point. They went down. They were like AAA. Now they're
right.
So that's the whole thing. So what happens if you have bad credit? What happens? It costs you more money to borrow money, right?
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yes.
From who? Who lends the government money?
No, well, it's a bond rating. So I mean, it's you basically there's just like your credit score, a bond rating is basically a government credit score.
But they're so big. How would that negatively affect them?
The bond market is going to say. Just like
I see what you're saying.
So this is not like this is all fixed.